Hiya crafters, Amy here with Amy's Wares, and I have a lightning fast funny card to share with you. Now, I recently acquired this stamp. If it is still available, I will link it in the video description box, but it was just too perfect, and I wanted to use it for a quick and easy card. It says, "Life is too short to be normal, stay weird." If there was ever a tagline for my family, this would probably be it. But I'm going to shop my little box here, this box formerly identified as a chocolate box from Christmas, but it houses all these card panels, and in this case, an actual card base of a bunch of different panels and different techniques that I've tried that just haven't been turned into cards yet. So this lends itself well to my batching mentality and allows me to really pull together a card super quickly, just because I have a lot of the components ready to go. You can see I have some stamped, foiled, stenciled, watercolored, you name it, die cut. I've got it. I've got it all here. But ultimately I end up using this one that's actually a card base. It just didn't work for what I originally made it for, and so it went in this box, and now it's going to end up the perfect background for the card that I want to make today. So here I'm still just flipping through that gorgeous layered camo. That's from a Colorful Life Designs. I need to get that out and play with that some more. That's such a fun stencil. But anyway, this is a photo of the finished card. You can see it's single layer, has a little bit of blingage, but really some stamping, and it came together, I don't know, maybe a couple minutes, if that. So that's the benefit of having some of these things ready to go, whether it's a card base or these panels, just from having fun playing. But basically I'm just going to load this card base right up in my MISTI, put this new stamp down on it, and stamp it with some VersaFine black. So I got that little sticky mat recently, but it was making it sit up a little bit too high, so I removed that, and I'm just going to load it up, make sure it's straight. But honestly, this stamp is a little bit whimsy, so I think even if it was a little bit off kilter, it wouldn't even really matter, because the whole design is a little bit fun and whimsical. So I'm just going to stamp this down once with my VersaFine Claire Nocturne. This is a black pigment ink. It's very rich and dark, so it will take a minute to dry because it is a pigment, so don't smudge it and stick your fingers in it like I often do. But I'm just going to press it down with my press tool from Tailored Expressions, and it didn't even need a second go. It stamped nice and crisp the first time, but I did want to add a little bit more of a design feature. So I do have this, I think it's a zig. It's some sort of fine liner. I was looking through all of our microns that my daughter has lying around, but a bunch of them seem to have dried up. So thankfully this one was still in good working order. But I'm just using this straight edge just to kind of line and add a couple little design features just to tie in a little bit more of the black and give it a little bit more visual interest. So if you ever feel like your cards are maybe lacking something, some ideas are obviously blingage. You could put some sequins down, or if you have any little sparkle blends that you recently got from Doodle's Paper Playground, which sadly has just closed up her shop, but you could do that, or you could do splatter with either like a paint or like a watercolor. You could do that, or you could do like what I'm doing here and just draw on some little fun design features. You could do like a stitched edge with a straight edge, or just draw little dots in odd numbers, kind of like I'm doing here. But I just felt like it needed a little something extra, just because this is such a simple design. It really took no time at all. So just some options to kind of zhuzh up your card a little bit. Or you could add, maybe if you have like a label maker, like one of the Dymo label makers, you could do a sentiment that way. Or you could add a little staple to it. Lots of different design ideas here for jazzing up a simple card. But again, I'm still just having fun kind of doodling. It's kind of like just, I don't know, when I'm talking on a phone, if I'm ever talking on a phone, I tend to like to doodle. So I feel like that's kind of what I was doing on this card here. But I did end up grabbing my corner chomper just to give it a little something extra. This is another option. This is a 1/4 inch and a 1/2 inch side. And I take the 1/2 inch side and round the opposing edges here diagonally, just to give the card shape, a little bit of a unexpected design. But ultimately very, very flat, easy to ship. And then I do end up getting this blingage from Doodle's Paper Playground. I think it's a New Year's Eve set, but it had a lot of black, and that's what I wanted to kind of tie in even more so into this design. So there's this cool little I don't know, star shape and these little sequins, but they don't have holes in them. And I'm just going to put a little smattering of those down with my jewel picker tool here and some liquid glue, but they sit really flush on the card. They don't add much bulk or anything like that, so still nice and flat, lightweight, easy to ship. And this is right on a card base, so there's not even any layers, not using a lot of paper for the design. It's just nice and flat, and I am leaving it blank on the inside, so it's just basically a funny glorified note card for my recipient, though this might end up going to my daughter, if I'm honest, just because she's weird like me. We embrace the weird in our house. Normal is not the norm. We are our own sort of weird. So just gonna use some liquid glue and lay these down. I like to work in odd numbers. I have 3 on the top, 2 on the bottom, just because I find odd numbers more visually appealing. But I'm just trying to do the tiniest little dabs I can of this liquid glue so it doesn't ooze out the side. But this nice precision tip on the Barely Art glue definitely comes in handy for that. But that's going to finish the card. Super easy. Came together in a snap. I was able to use up one of my backgrounds, or in this case a card base that was sitting there in my card box ready to be used. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please hit the thumbs up and consider subscribing. And thanks for spending time with me today. I'll catch you next time. Bye.